Hey, man, it's been a little minute, man. We've been out here, kind of going in and out of Switzerland coochie. Q, like, you got your ankles lotion, right? You know what I mean? Because this, for real, fam, this is a hefty topic we talking about tonight.
Oh, well, good. You know what I mean? We're not gonna worry about the dry ankles I got right now.
Yeah. I mean, you know what I mean?
I think it's gonna go with the show because you know what I mean. We're about to talk about two rough people, man.
Two rough people?
Two rough folk.
Two rough folk? Nigga, like, what kind of fuck you talking
about? I got rough ankles, man. Come on, it's got to go with the show.
Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
Hey, yo, man, as always, man, I'm joined with my right hand man, my co-host Q Hefner. What it is, my nigga?
Yeah, it was really good, y'all. How y'all doing?
Right. We out here with our brethren, OG Big Mac. What's up, baby boy?
Man, you know me, hanging out like snot. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Trying to keep it lit. You feel
right,
me?
you know it. And as always, I'm your host and founder and creator of this crazy ass fucking platform, Mr. Let me see how many fucking AKAs I got now. Nigga, like fucking Rich Escobar, aka Mach, aka Rich Rude, aka shut the fuck up and let's start this show. That's my new AKA, my nigga.
Let's do it.
Yeah, that's my new AKA. Hey, yo, before we start anything, I want to congratulate our brother here, OG Matt. He just launched his own personal podcast. It's called Can You Take a Punch? In parentheses, motherfucker. You know what I mean? Hey, yo, Matt. Yo, just give us a quick rundown, man. Tell everybody where they can find it, what's popping, because we all family here.
Every Friday, 12 p.m. or 12:30 if I'm running late. Hey, look, transparency. Nigga be late.
Yeah,
12:30 maybe. You know what I'm saying? Go time, Central Standard Time. You can catch me on YouTube. Double OG Big Matt on YouTube, Facebook, Matt Chappelle, Instagram, Big Matt _510. Yeah, man, I'll be there every Friday, man. And you can catch me on Instagram if you need to follow the rabbit hole. Everything is on my Instagram, Big Matt.
Hey, yo.
510.
Hey, yo, is the show streaming? I know it's streaming live on YouTube. Is that the only platform that is streaming live on?
Facebook and Instagram, yeah.
Okay, good shit.
Yo, I need to know. Hey, I got a question. Is it on Pacific time or
Central Standard, Texas time?
Central time. Okay.
There you go. That's important. I think you're probably the only person I know that's in Central time.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I thought you was about to announce that you just released, your OnlyFans page. I'm about to say, my nigga, this is not the platform for that. I don't want you to do that. I'm not giving nobody the link. I'm not doing it. I'm just telling you.
Damn. Yeah. They get to see my actually ankles.
No, we don't get to see nothing. We don't want to see nothing.
None of that.
Not at all. Right. Hey, yo, today, man, we are, going into, what makes this show rock the way it does in the foundation. You know what I mean? Today is the counterparts, right? And we are going to be talking about two of the biggest fucking icons ever in their respective industries, right? And today, the name of this show is Fuck the System. And we are talking about Stone Cold Steve Austin versus Marshall Mathers, a.k.a. Eminem. Now, if y'all are seeing this live right now, we are live on YouTube. We are live on Twitter. We are live on Instagram as well, right? Everything on the Greatest F.O.E Show, network platform. So, you got any questions? You got any, issues with Q's point of view? If his ankles is ashy, just put it in the chat. Let us know what's popping. You know what I mean? If you want to be a guest on a Big Matt show, he probably got to, test your chin right quick and see if you're worth being on the show. You know what I mean?
Take that punch.
I'm not as violent as Matt, but, I'm from Brick City, so I'll smack the shit out you. You know what I mean? If I need to. But, like I said, tonight we talking about Stone Cold and Eminem, my nigga. Like,
right, hey, all right.
Yo, Q, everybody know, Matt, let me tell you. I know, Matt, your favorite rapper is Redman, right?
Redman, Sean Price, and Eminem.
There you go. What an incredible triple threat right there. You know what I mean? M is definitely in my top 5, without a doubt. But Eminem is Q's favorite rapper of all time. Q, I need you to start the show and tell niggas why the white boy, quite possibly the most fucking incredible lyricist I've ever heard in my entire life. Okay? Exactly. But tell me why he did it for you before we start diving in, because this is going to be a good one tonight.
That's one of them right there. He's a great lyricist. I don't care what you put in front of him. he can handle it, man. And he hurt feelings. That's why I don't know. I mean, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe somebody be doing him in rap. Maybe not. They would know better. Sure. But Eminem is amazing, yo. And let me tell you why I like him. Just like I like ODB, just like I like Busta Rhymes, and just like I like Missy Elliott. They all characters, man. They all characters, and they got a skill with their character. Like he's skillful. I mean, the first song I heard from him for me was "Hi, my name is." Who? Yeah. My name is what?
You serious?
Slim Shady. Yeah. The first song I heard from him. Okay. And when I heard that, I'm like, yo, what's this? Because I heard it on a mixtape. It was like an underground mixtape. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is somebody. I didn't even know he was white or not. I just like, yo, somebody just playing around with it. They dope with it.
Yeah.
Come to find out, man, this dude was amazing.
I mean, for the most part, I think the majority of the world, that was their first time hearing him on, because that's his first single on his first album. Yeah. You know what I mean?
I heard Eminem way back in the day.
The Rap Olympics.
The Rap Olympics, yeah, man.
As did I, my nigga.
I heard the song I Just Don't Give a Fuck first.
What?
That's the song
that
made me go, okay. Yeah. Because if you think about it, he came out with 96, right?
Yeah, 90, like late 96, 97, like during Infinite, the Infinite release.
Yeah, and that's before hip hop got rich. So during that time, we went from the baggy Timbs, the hoodies, the gutter shit to Escobars, and we got money and suits.
Yep.
And when he came out, his rhyme scheme and his cadence was different than everybody.
Totally different.
And the nasal shit. So right then and there, he stood out because of how he sounds.
Yep.
And then when he started rhyming, I didn't know he was white until I saw the video. And I was like,
didn't either.
Same.
This nigga white. So immediately, I'm like, he a white dude rhyming like that. All right. Like, I ain't gonna front, man. When I saw Eminem, that's what made me like him. I just don't give a fuck. The rhyme, the cadence and the scheme. Like, you know what I'm saying? How I was like this. And the fact that he ain't trying to sound black.
Right.
That's a testament to not pulling from no nuances. I ain't trying to sound like I was out there selling dope with niggas. No. He kept it authentic in his own white bubble. But if you're a fan of the culture in hip hop, you can literally listen and be like, this nigga was studying. It ain't like some fly by night. It ain't like Vanilla Ice.
No.
Like, you can tell he was, and then now I'm a Cali nigga. Y'all from Newark, New Jersey.
Yes.
When he was out there in the bricks with the outsiders,
come on, son.
Like you
come on.
I don't care who you are, black, white, Hispanic, nigga. You just don't go kick it with niggas in the bricks. Niggas don't bring
you. No, you do not.
There is no. It's like Brownsville. Like you're just not rolling up in Brownsville. And if niggas bring you in Brownsville or to the bricks, and you've been like, no, this nigga cool.
Yep.
This is a lot of information people don't know about Eminem because he's been around so long that he's been able to get scrutinized all the time. So Eminem he was in the bricks. You can't say nothing else.
Let me mention that because last year, Q, remember when we had our brethren, the legendary Pace One of the Outsiders, when he was on the show with us, giving us that story about how they brought M to the to the Outsiders. You know what I mean? So that's a
cool out.
We were aware of that. We were aware of that during that time. And here's another crazy thing. I mean, this is a totally different conversation, but this nigga Kanye West, before he signed to Rockefeller, lived in Newark, New Jersey. Did you know that, Q?
I ain't never known that. Not at all.
From Chicago, he was trying to get on in New York, and he knew he couldn't afford shit, so he moved to a little punk ass apartment in Newark, New Jersey, trying to get on in New York.
Got it. So he wasn't from Newark, because I'm like, people from Newark don't talk the way he do. So I was about to say,
no. Yeah, he's from Chicago. He's Chicago. But I'm just saying, like him and the fact that him and Eminem legitimately got their starts in Newark.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's the and these are my nigga. These are two of the biggest stars of all time.
Yeah.
Of all time. You
yes,
know what
sir.
I mean? So like there's a lot of ties in Brick City. You know what I mean? Yeah. Just like the majority of this show is made of Brick City, right?
True.
So, but let me tell you, like, just like Matt made a perfect point, like the fact that he came from the Outsiders and got like from the Rap Olympics through the Outsiders, like your man is hip hop through and through, was getting properly seasoned. You know what I mean? Yeah. And that brings me to the foundation of Stunning Steve Austin. Right? This is, you know, Q, you may, I mean, obviously we all know who Stone Cold Steve Austin is, but a lot of people, as Matt just said, most people don't know or even remember that M was a part of the original Outsiders, right? But people don't also remember that Stone Cold used to have fucking hair. Long blonde ass hair down to his nipples. Looking crazy as shit. Nigga was a part of the Hollywood Blondes with Brian Pillman. You know what I mean?
No. Y'all got to go back when he was wrestling as Steve Williams.
Yo, first of all, sir, this is another conversation. Don't go so deep into it.
Well, no, you gotta
go so deep into it
because how did he get Stone Cold? How did he get Steve Austin?
Well, I mean, that's all from the $6 Million Man. That's where
no, Dr. Death Steve Williams.
Yes, yeah, you mean initially?
Yeah.
Yes,
so
right.
Steve Williams. So you know when he was wrestling in Houston and going up to Dallas, but I'm gonna say something about Stone Cold. Like, so I did a video. It's funny that I had no idea you would do a Stone Cold M. So Sports Illustrated said that he's the greatest wrestler ever, right? That he's number one.
I saw.
And as much of a fan as I am of Stone Cold, I disagree. I give him 3. And I said, the reason why I give him number 3 is because the best wrestler is Ric Flair. The best. And Stone Cold, hold on, the reason why I say that, it ties in. Stone Cold even said his number 1 is Ric Flair. Now, Ric Flair, for what it's worth, was not only the best worker, but as a heel, the heel's job is to put the babyface over. And he made Luger and Sting look, and Dusty, or anyone who he had to put over the babyfaces. That's amazing. He could sell. Yep, he could sell, and he was hot on the mic. So that constitute, in his longevity. Remember, and then you got Undertaker. I put him at number 2 just because him being down to WWE for so long and keeping the tradition of kayfabe. And then you got Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Ric Flair and Stone Cold Steve Austin have somewhat of the yin and yang that most people overlook, and it's only appropriate that I do it on the show.
Right.
Ric Flair was initially a brawler. Before the plane crash that broke his back, he was a brawler. He wasn't the Ric Flair that we grew up on. He was a brawler. So his style had to switch to be Ric Flair. Stone Cold Steve Austin was a fucking tactician, drop step, toe hold. Like, he was by the book, by the number, a technical wrestler. Yeah. Which he had to abandon that to adapt the brawler of Stone Cold Steve Austin. Yeah. So it's almost like Flair and Austin shares this.
That's interesting. Yeah, it's like they pulled the switcheroo later. Yes. That's a great point.
Hey, yo, Q, I'm gonna have to ask y'all for a WWE like what do you call that? Like a dictionary. I don't know what the hell y'all talking about.
Well, first of all, it'll be wrong because we weren't talking about WWE at all.
WWF? Oh, that's something else? Oh, shoot. Okay, there you go. I need a wrestling dictionary there.
It don't matter, son. You don't need none of that shit. That satin robe is fucking gorgeous, son. Don't even worry about it, son.
Damn.
That shit is gorgeous.
Thank you. Feels great, too.
Yeah, I know it do. You'll feel like a brand new shaving coochie, son?
Nah, it feels like, well, yeah, let's see. Yeah. It's like that.
You had to think about it for a second. I know.
Put it right on the money.
No doubt. Yeah, right on the money. Right on the money. So, I mean, listen, yo, from Stunning Steve Austin to, from Eminem right now, here's a crazy thing about the both of them, right? They were, from the very beginning, they were, fuck you. Like, from the very beginning. Right? Q, what's up? You good?
Am I still here?
Yeah, you there?
Am I still here?
Yeah. You good?
Oh, good. And my phone just rang. It did something weird, so I don't know.
Yeah. So you got to tell niggas that you live in the studio. You're recording. Tell me,
yeah.
It's all good. It's all good. You can hear us, right?
Yeah, we do that.
Okay, good. So what I was saying was, these fools, they were from the very beginning. They was, well, not from the very beginning, but as they, I guess, emancipated into their own, like that whole metamorphosis from M and the Infinite album, the Rap Olympics, the Outsiders. That was still your man in the Cocoon, right?
Yeah.
Steve Austin, from when he was a part of the Dangerous Alliance with Paul Heyman, Rick Rude, and Arn Anderson. Yo, by the way, we're gonna do a faction show in the future, and that's gonna be a big one. You know what I mean? But like, that's one of my favorite factions of all time. But that was also Steve Austin in his Cocoon, right?
Yeah.
As they eventually emancipated into their alter egos, which Steve Austin became Stone Cold the Rattlesnake, and Eminem became Slim Shady. You know what I mean? When this happened, it was like, oh, the fucking butterfly just, just started, just started showing
came out of his cocoon.
Oh, son, you talk about ultimate anti everything. You know what I mean? Like shit. I mean, hey yo, who was putting the middle finger up first? Was it M or Steve? Like, how do you fucking remember? I feel like they were doing this shit at the same time.
No, I think it was M, yo. I think it was M.
Yeah, M did it first.
That makes it even crazy.
No.
Because M didn't care. He just didn't care. He, like you said earlier,
doing it first. Red man.
Between these two, between these two,
out of these two, it was Eminem. And let me tell you about Eminem and what another thing I liked about him, and y'all did mention it earlier, where he didn't want to come off sounding like everybody else. He just didn't.
Nah,
he came in with his own flow.
Yeah,
and he mastered, and I think he mastered it before he even came out with the flow. But he mastered it, man.
You know what I loved about both of them, yo. Here's the crazy part. We both know how incredibly and undeniably talented the both of them are, right?
Yes.
They are literally the perfect package, right? They are the 5-tool player, so to speak. You know what I mean? But the crazy thing is, both of them at the earlier parts of their careers, which is just absolutely fucking insane, they had zero industry backing. To both of them. You know what I mean? And I think for a long time, even during, early, age for M, when he was in Detroit going through the battle rap circuit, and everybody was like, yo, this nigga dope, but yo, he's
I'm gonna
white.
tell you this much.
You know what I mean? Like, but before all of that, like, and Steve, Stone Cold was literally fired by Eric Bischoff in WCW by a fucking fax machine. Are you fucking crazy? You know what I mean? Like, what?
Hold up.
You know what I mean?
Would you fire him in person? Would you fire him in person?
Yeah. Yes.
Hell no.
You have to, my nigga. He wasn't him yet. That's the thing. He wasn't him at that time.
He would beat your ass.
I mean, but here's the crazy. But the thing is that they both came up like with the same thing, no industry backing, and it took mad long for them to just say, so okay, so you're not gonna accept me the way I am? Fuck it, and fuck you. You know what I mean?
There you go.
Eventually, you're gonna accept me because I'm gonna force you to accept me the way I want you to accept me. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah.
And that's what I love more about it than anything.
I was gonna say something about Eminem.
You was gonna tell us that he was white?
No.
Yeah, he's white. Just in case you ain't know.
Maybe Caucasian, maybe. Yo, is he light skinned black, yo? Just a little bit.
Yeah. No, if Eminem, I'm gonna tell you, Eminem. I think another reason why Eminem is dope, is because of a lot of us around his age. Because remember, back in the days, we didn't care if you was white, black, Hispanic, Asian. If there was a cipher,
that's a good point.
And you was kicking rhymes. So Eminem literally, if Eminem would have came out now, ass, because they'd be like, because it's closed. Like, nigga, nah, bruh. Because you got already.
So you think the general population or rap population wouldn't accept it if he was brand new?
No.
Wow, that's an interesting point.
Oh, no, I think
this is why. Because
wow,
we don't the new people now, they don't have what we had to make sure it was quality control. They don't have quality control. You know what I'm saying? And I think if M, like, not the established M, white dude from Detroit, got a little jingle, boom. I don't think not taking anything away from his skills.
Yeah.
I just don't think he would be hot because of the time, like, because you got to look, then we got R.A. the Rugged Man. You know, we got LP. You know, we got white dudes who've been in the game for a long time. So the longevity of Eminem is because he was in that era where we had quality control. Like, we didn't care, nigga, if you had like Black Eyed Peas. Like Black Eyed Peas, a lot of people be like, oh my God, but no, nigga. Don't let the Black Eyed Peas brand get you fucked up. Black Eyed Peas, especially the Indian dude.
Yeah, that was dope as fuck.
That nigga's a monster on the
mic.
True.
When we grow, so my point is, Eminem came in during quality control, and his rhymes, his rhymes was validated by niggas who have already been established. Like, that's the only way you can get into the bricks. Like, yo, this white boy, he's sick, nigga. No, nigga, no, not Vanilla Ice, nigga. Listen to this nigga, and niggas is like, oh yeah, like he went to the dojo, and he showed them the system in the dojo, and they were like, "Bled, you good?" You know what I'm saying? So,
that's a good point.
I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit, Matt. Hey, Matt,
what you got, Q?
You heard me? I'm gonna disagree with you a little bit. I even though Eminem had his own style, he did find a way to squeeze in how he did. Like I said, I only heard him off of mixtapes, and then eventually he was able to be more whatever on the spectrum of what people would listen to. Yeah. But what Eminem does, and this is what makes him amazing, is he's going to speak on whatever's happening at that moment, at that time. So right now, if Eminem was to come out, let's say he came out like new now, he's going to hit all the right aspects of current events. All the stars is going on. People we don't like, people we do like.
No doubt. But I'm thinking the reception, like
how we accepted him.
Yeah.
I think both of you got. Yeah.
Like, there's a whole lot of white people trying to infiltrate the space. So as dope as he may be, I think the wall would have been thicker for him to pierce. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
No doubt he would probably pierce it, but compared to when he first came in, it was more or less it wasn't about what other people say, because we were more personal. Like, nigga, we in ciphers, we're moving. So today's presentation of music, it doesn't have an authenticity. There's really no connection. It's like, oh, dope ass white boy. Okay, in 2 years, who's gonna be the next nigga?
Yeah,
there isn't people like back in the 90s where you have
Informer,
you have phone.
You had Informer, and you had Vanilla Ice.
Exactly.
Informer.
You got Redman, but then at the same time, you got Lords of the Underground.
Right.
You know, you had way more substance, and a lot of people was visible. We don't have that no more. So the longevity in the attention span is shortened. So another white boy with bars, okay, nigga, what you do? Like you said, we have Vanilla Ice, so we got R.A. the Rugged Man. What you got? Instead of being like, hey, nigga, he been around for over 20 years, bro. Now, and he's went platinum more. He's went diamond. He went more diamond than Jay-Z.
Yep.
Oh, one more thing, y'all. One more thing on what you're talking about, Matt. So what we gotta also understand is, yes, we have had other you know, I hate to keep saying the word white and Caucasian and all that, but a lot of them was kind of imitating Eminem. So if we didn't have an Eminem, we wouldn't have all these white rappers that you see, a majority of them. You understand? So if Eminem came out right now, he'll still, like, if he just his first day today, he just first time clocking in.
But see, now one thing about that is cultural acceptance, and unfortunately, it's not guys like us. You know what I mean? Because we don't give a fuck about none of that. We got thick skin because that's the era we were brought up in. You know what I mean?
Right.
We're not sensitive like these little bitch ass niggas out here today. That's just the way it is. Unfortunately,
True.
It's a lot of sensitivity shit. So the shit that Eminem was talking about during that time, the shit that Stone Cold was talking about, them niggas would not be accepted on television today.
Right. Like remember when Eminem came out, he was talking about. Oh, look, he's raping his own mother, snorting coke, raping the whore, and giving the rope. Whoa! This actually about being broke no more. They say it can't rap about coke no more.
Yeah, what you mean?
Nigga won't choke the whore till the vocal cords from broken the throat no more? Nigga, no. Women, he's canceled. Like, wait a minute.
No, chill. Those are 8 of the greatest bars of all time. Do you understand me? This nigga just said that shit. Time out, nigga.
Hey, guess what?
Hey, hold on, wait a minit. Somebody in the chat just said, "Look at these mark ass busters." Hey yo, thanks a lot, Michael Wright, 1/2 of the Fuck Y'all podcast. Hey yo, what happened? CT, he let you not lotion his legs tonight. That's why you're available. No doubt. No doubt. Wait, what you mean he ain't better than my guy E40? All right, nigga, nah, chill, son. Matt is on this. No, don't do that. That's
disrespectful.
I'm gonna say this.
Boy, Matt loves E40.
Look, I'm gonna tell you about E40.
Nah, son, we don't want to hear about 40 Waddle. You know what I mean?
No, hear me out. I'm gonna tell you something. Real shit.
Oh, yeah.
E40 is like us Libras. Hear me out. E40 is like us Libras. He ain't a rapper. He ain't an MC. He a teacher, bro. I understand. Let me tell you something. A little side note. When I first heard E40, I was in the 9th grade. I thought that was the dumbest shit ever. I was like, this nigga is ass.
Yes.
I was
Q,
like,
tell me how you feel, Q.
What is this nigga? But then,
oh man,
in a major look, when In a Major Way came out, I wasn't even smoking weed, my niggas. I was on a sober mind, and I'm listening to this nigga, and I was like, this nigga ain't a rapper. This nigga ain't an MC. This nigga a real street nigga rhyming, telling you how to outsmart the popos and shit. Like,
I still don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
And I was like, this nigga. So E40, in my opinion, is probably, and I'm gonna say this with all sincerity, is one of the most creative motherfuckers to ever have been put. That nigga is creative. Because check this out.
Let me cut my camera off, please.
There's a 90% chance that you've said something that E40 came up with and you don't even know it. I'm telling you.
Now that I agree with. Okay,
now ask yourself this. That alone, one nigga.
Yeah.
And a regional nigga at that, well, we'll say national, because niggas know E40, they just don't like him. But he's heavily respected, whatever. One nigga from a small city in Laredo got niggas saying shit they have no idea they got it from that nigga. That right there is some of the slickest shit, because niggas, they've been saying it for years. And nigga be like, hey, bro, what'd you say? For sure, nigga, for shiggy, or so whatever. You say something like, E40 came up with that. Nigga, you lying.
Nah. He's super cultural impactful. Without a doubt. I get that. But we can't. I don't want to go into too much with E40 because
no.
We could do that for a long time.
Because I gotta protect my unk. You feel me?
I know. He gotta protect his unk, yo. He got the A's hat on. Q, what's wrong with you? You know what I mean? Like
no comment.
You don't like talking about E40 because
no comment.
Yo,
no comment.
Remember when E40 came to Newark, son? Where he came to the Hip Hop Liz Festival and he smacked your kufi off, son? Just tell him that. That's why you mad, yo. Damn. Just tell him that. Like, yo, remember that straw hat you used to wear, son, back in high school?
Yes, sir. He smacked it off.
He smacked the kufi off your man, son. Listen, man. This is about Stone Cold Steve Austin and
back to Stone Cold. Back to Stone Cold and Eminem. I think they both have done something we ain't seen nobody else do. I've never seen another Stone Cold before.
Oh, we ain't never gonna see it again either.
I've never seen Eminem before. We get all these people that want to be like Eminem, but they're not. And these are the two people I've never seen been replicated ever. Like, I mean, Stone Cold, I mean, the man was coming in the ring, he'll beat your ass. And let me tell you about something about Stone Cold. He will stun his grandmother if she was still alive.
Yo.
And after he drop her ass, catch 2 beers, smack them together, and drink that shit right on top of her. Let the shit pour on her.
Hey, yo, son.
Ain't nobody else gonna do that.
Matt, is it just me? But like, for some, I don't know what it is. I mean, you gonna feel me, but I want to get stunned by Stone Cold. Like I feel like it'll be an honor to do that. Like it'll probably hurt and shit, but I'd be like, fuck it. I just don't even give a fuck.
It's like people stand in line instead of getting an autograph. Everybody want to get stunned.
Can you stun me, sir? Can I please have another?
Boom. Next.
Next.
Boom. Next.
Hey, look, here's talking to our truth.
What'd he say?
Talking to our truth, because you know he does the modified stunner too, the suplex.
Yeah.
Okay,
hey, yo, did he talk to Steve about that? Like, did he ask him if he could do it or something?
That's past and gone. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Okay.
But the thing with the stunner, the thing about the stunner is this: you have to learn how to take it. So, for instance, Stone Cold or Austin is what, 6'2". Undertaker is 6'8", 6'7", whatever.
Okay.
Right. So when he takes the stunner, all he has to do is fall to one knee. The Rock can fall to both knees because there's room. But short niggas, look how Benoit gets stunned. He does not fall to his knees because if he falls to his knees, he's going to really get hurt.
Crack his neck, son.
Stunners are one of those bumps where both parties are in. Because you're falling on your ass, number one, and if you don't let off, and if you don't know when to do it,
shoulder.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, yo, look, I there's no way we talk about Eminem, right? And the greatness of Eminem, right? But there's no way, like, why did your man, yo, Q, I need to hear from you directly, yo. Why did your man start like talking hella shit to Britney Spears and NSYNC and fucking 98 Degrees? And yo, it was like he was photoning niggas and all of them looked just like him. You know what I mean? It was just a whole bunch of white people in pop culture. And your man had super beef with Christina Aguilera. Like, what the fuck? She just wanted a genie in a bottle, my nigga. She just wanted somebody to rub her coochie. Fam, she wanted somebody to rub her coochie so she could do one of these joints out the bottle. You know what I mean? And that's beautiful.
Hey, listen, I've learned that. That's how you get it out of the bottle.
Like this.
You gotta rub it right. You gotta rub it right.
That's right.
He was a Libra, man. He a Libra. So I can tell you with 100% certainty somebody was talking shit.
Yeah. So what we don't understand,
somebody's talking shit.
Yeah. Tell me,
what you're right. What we don't understand is, yes, because they look alike. They're in the same places. So, like, same parties.
Okay.
So Eminem, you know what I mean? He coming up and they doing all that pop stuff. He's doing hip hop and he's doing it well. And I honestly don't know 100%, but I just don't think that like they was feeling him, and he up there with them in the party, and they're like ignoring him and acting like treating him like trash. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna talk trash about you.
Yeah.
And you know what's funny? They were popping.
You know what's funny is that everyone was like, oh, you're battling these, you fucking with these R&B singers and shit. Once you fuck, and in my mind, I'm like, why? Why do y'all want Eminem to fuck? Because like, I know rig ups and shit, man. Like, if he going after R&B singers, he ain't going after niggas. Like, why y'all want him to like jump bad and start shit? Like, I hate that conversation. It was like, oh, you battle with R&B. Of course, he's white. Like it seemed like a lot of people wanted Eminem to appropriate blackness just so they can have a valid reason not to like the nigga. You battle R&B singers. You battle R&B singers. Hear me out. You battle R&B singers, but you ain't battle no real MC. Why would he? Ain't nobody saying shit about Eminem.
Well, not early.
No, I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing with you. It sounds like I wouldn't agree with you, Matt, but I agree 100%.
And if you think Eminem is weak, how come nobody your favorite rapper fuck with him? So it's always, every time I hear the Eminem conversation, it's always some made up fake reason not to like the nigga.
That I totally agree with.
They got no other reason.
And I tell
they
you,
got no other reason.
I tell you that I said the reason why nobody fucks with Eminem is for one reason and one reason only, and nobody will say it, but I'll say it. There's a 85 to 90% chance, maybe a 98% chance that the white boy gonna smoke you.
He gonna crush you.
Yeah,
he gonna crush you.
And now a visitor in the house of hip hop, which is bullshit, but a student of the culture who isn't black sons you. In our culture, in our community, you got your ass hooked by the white boy, nigga. You. And most of these old school niggas, you know, they in their ways with the knowledge and wisdom, like, no, nigga, like, this our shit. White boy came in here and slaughtered you niggas. Niggas can get hurt over that, and niggas know. So niggas is like, no, I ain't gonna press Eminem. Mm-hmm. Now I might lightweight toy around in the sense of, you know, using his name in the scheme, but as far as like actively going after that nigga, because if there's a chance I can smoke this nigga, if I know there's a chance I can watch this nigga, I'm gonna watch him. But if there's a chance, like, yeah, nah. Did you hear that nigga Godzilla verse? The last part of Godzilla when that nigga, like, nigga, so here's something else a lot of people don't know about him.
Ridiculous.
The reason why he can do that is because he runs miles a day. This nigga be boxing. Like, he runs. Like, his breath
stamina is ridiculous.
This nigga is like, I'm telling you, like, I ain't, you know, putting the 10 on the 5, but he literally pushes himself physically by way of exercise to be able to rhyme the way he rhymes. And niggas know who to fuck with and who not to fuck with.
Let me tell you.
Shit. Fuck the gimmicky, you know, his mama, his wife, you know, toss him in the trunk.
Throw that out the window.
If he goes like this, if he's like, I'm going against Q. Fuck the gimmicks. He's like Daylight.
Right.
He's like fucking fair. Daylight, bro.
Yeah. Like he honed in. He honed in. It's a rap. If he's only concerned with you, it's a rap. Yeah. You know what I mean? Q, what you was about to say?
Can I tell you why nobody's ever going? I'm gonna tell you what. I mean, y'all got better. He got way better verses. But I'm gonna tell you why ain't nobody gonna touch this man. His verse on Renegade will scare anybody away. Cause I mean, I feel like Renegade, he wasn't like a competition, but he smoked Jay-Z on Jay-Z's own song. And everybody thought that, and he wasn't like going after Jay-Z, or it wasn't that kind of like conflict. But the way the lyrics went down on Renegade, and they're like, man, he ain't even trying to go after this cat, but he just smoked him.
Yeah.
Nobody went under that smoke.
But he topped Renegade.
Yeah. I mean,
and I'm gonna tell you
what's up. Renegade was
the first. I'm gonna tell you. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you something. 2 parts. All right. Do you know why Eminem did that verse the way he did it on Renegade?
No.
You know?
No.
Because Sticky Fingers smoked him on Remember Me. That's the only nigga who ever smoked Eminem on his own shit. And as a Libra, he ain't never forgot that. So if he had an opportunity to be on nigga like Jay-Z, it ain't gonna happen again.
He going all in.
No, that's
M on that verse. I'm not gonna lie. That's the only L, if you want to be serious, the only L Eminem took was from Sticky Fingers, because
that's the joint with RBX on it.
And yes,
from Marshall Mathers.
But have you heard Fuel with him and JD?
Fuck yeah, that's one of the dopest rap songs of the last fucking 20 years, nigga.
Now, what makes that song so dope?
The fact that their chemistry was incredible back and forth.
No, break it down finer. What makes that song Eminem makes Eminem the best with that song?
The breaking in and out of the pockets in the beat. He had sex with the beat.
Oh, that verse in the most content on the continent and compliment can be. If you rap that, you have to breathe different while you spit it.
Yeah.
No one's done that. You can't spit that whole verse with the same breath, because he goes like this and his breath changes.
I think breath control is absolutely insane.
When you listen to that song, I said, this nigga is the best. The bars, yes, but if you change your breathing pattern without breaking, the nigga, no.
Nigga, no.
If you think about it, Godzilla was literally showing you that he can rap that fast. One take, the breath control. He rapped all that in one. What's the name? He didn't go. Okay, that's showing you how long he could do that shit with.
Yeah.
Fuel showed you how he could do that shit and rap the way he rapped. Change how he breathes without breathing to continue. Because if you rap, I'm telling you, if you try the part where his breath changed, you stop.
Oh,
because you have to be able to.
Yes, sir.
I was like, this nigga, no. That's like one of my
no. No.
Hey, yo,
one more thing y'all didn't say. One more, and I'm gonna leave it alone.
You say what you need to say, because I want to move on to a particular subject.
Hold on. One more thing.
Oh, go ahead.
Not only did he did that verse where he did it and then switched how he breathed, when he finished that part, he sped up again. Ain't nobody 16 to stuff like nigga.
Yeah, I just got over it.
So I'm just like, yo, bro, like that's it. Like, go home. Like,
go home. Yo.
Go home.
And this is one of the last accolades. I mean, I'll continue. We need to about accolades of Eminem. I mean, it's kind of self. You conceded by making yourself rap god, but Rap God was also another one that was like, wow,
stupid.
Yeah,
it was like you can't deny. You said Rap God. You listen to that song. I think that song like 4 days long. He ain't never stopped.
That's correct. The song is 4 days long.
And here's one more thing about Eminem too. Everyone says you don't hear no one say put on that Eminem track. You're absolutely right, because Eminem don't make music for you niggas. Eminem make music for other artists, reminding them that nigga, I'm better than you.
Yes,
we're not even. And
I'm that wigger.
That's another reason why when people
talk I'm that wigger.
I'd be like,
I'm that wigger.
Y'all don't even own like y'all want to listen to when you no longer make music for the consumer, but make music for the artist where they go like this.
Fuck it.
You're making music to remind niggas like this is the standard. Like you have to do this.
Right. I love it.
You're not even, reach that. So check this out. So I don't want to put too much out there, but talking to Exhibit, I was like, yo, if you want to do a song, because it like, y'all in the same camp. I was like, you, Kendrick, Dre, Snoop, like y'all the same bubble. Y'all connected by Dre. I was like, could you just like do a song with Eminem? He was like, what? He was like, no. I was like, what? He was like, he's like Dr. Dre. He only do shit if he wants to. He's not, how niggas be like, yo, let me get on this track. Like, he's at a point where he's like, nah, if I want to. And I'm just like, are you serious? He's like, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, so.
That don't surprise me.
Space, and that's Jay-Z shit. Like, that's actually Jay-Z shit. Like,
right.
Like, yo, Jay-Z, so-and-so want to pay you 250 bands to do a verse.
I
don't really feel like it. I don't want to.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, come on. When you're on godly status, you are in demand and you can do whatever the fuck you want whenever you want to.
So when people start understanding that, along with him being an MC, it's like,
they earned that.
Yeah. And it's like, Eminem came out when I was, what was 96? Yeah. I was 16 or 17. I'm 48 now. So, when people talk to shit about Eminem, like, nigga, he was around before you were born, partner. Shut up.
Shut up, nigga. Talk about it. Shut up. Talk about something. I want to talk about the crazy ass moments that both of these men had. And hey, yo, do y'all remember when Stone Cold? I know it, obviously it was a part of the storyline, but when Stone Cold became the CEO of the WWF, Q, do you remember this? He literally went to the Connecticut the headquarters, and the entire day, son, your man walked into the, like what, the receptionist area, right? Because
I saw that. Yeah.
You remember that? You remember that? You
Yeah.
walked up to the receptionist. They was like, "Hello, thank you for calling WWE. You know, how can I help you?" Stone Cold was like, "Hang that goddamn phone up. Is that how you answer the phone? Is that how you answer the phone?" She was like, "Yes, Mr. Austin." He was like, No. We'll wait until the phone rings again." He was like, let's chill. Elevator music. Phone rang again. He was like, I'll show you how to do it. He picked the phone up. He said, "Yeah, what the fuck do you want? Who the fuck is this?"
I remember that.
Hey, yo,
thank you for calling WWF. What the hell do you want? Answer the damn question. Hold. How about I hang up in your face?
Hey, yo, son, like, how is this not the greatest dude of all time to do this shit? You know what I'm saying?
That was amazing.
It was fucking great, yo. Like, your man went in there and started changing. He went into the accounting department and it was like, yo, the guys came up. He was like, yo, Steve, we need you to sign these checks. He was like, who the hell's making $5 million? They were like, oh, that's Shane McMahon's check. He was like, oh, no. Drop 4 of them zeros. Get that shit to Mick Foley.
Damn.
Hey, yo, it's just that kind of shit that is just like, it's so anti-authority. And you know, Q, I've always had a fucking problem with authority. You know what I mean? And that's probably a reason why I love Stone Cold so much and why I loved Eminem so much, because they didn't give a fuck. A flying fuck, a folding fuck, a laying down fuck. It didn't matter, son. You know what I mean?
You go.
That's why I love him so much. Yo, M, first of all, you know, as you said earlier, like the first time you heard him was on Hi, My Name Is, right? Yeah, the majority of the masses heard that. But fam, hi kids, do you like violence? Want to see me stick 9-inch nails through each one of my eyelids? Fam. Those 4 bars right there, like, I remember dissecting that shit to a point. I was like, nigga, this nigga line, hi kids.
Kids, first of all, hi kids.
Hi kids with violence. The word violence is one word, but it's a 3-syllable. And your man said, hi kids, violence. And I was like, oh, this.
Yeah.
You, yo. Yeah. I remember looking at this nigga like, this is bullshit. You know what I mean?
Amazing
I was so, fam, I remember being so fucking flabbergasted that he just said this shit. And then I remember watching the video, and the video is equally as visually crazy as what he's saying. You know what I'm saying? He's, as Matt, you said a great fucking point earlier. What Eminem doesn't make music for niggas. He makes music for the creative artists. You know what I mean? And you said something earlier about, you know, there's a lot of people that consider M a guest in hip hop. One of the big super hip hop legends, and I'm gonna say his name because I don't give a fuck, is your man from Brand Nubian,
Lord
Jamar. He's like a super, like, almost damn near against Eminem, and he shouldn't be here or some other bullshit. And he's a guest in the house of hip hop. I'll be like, what?
How the weakest nigga in the crew got so much shit to say? That's what I say. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, like, you're not Sadat X or Grand Puma, nigga. You was a light-skinned nigga to bring bitches. Like, I don't, like, your rhymes wasn't all that, bro. You're not the strongest person.
I don't understand, yo. I never understood it.
We'd be like, yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for bringing this Mary J. Blige. Peace. Like, cool.
Peace, nigga. You know what I mean? Like, we appreciate it. You know what I mean? Hey, the reason Q wear dope ass polos is because of Grand Pooh, but we appreciate it, my nigga.
Yeah, that's true.
We do. Don't get it twisted. We appreciate it. But yo, man, like, your man is completely undeniable. Stone Cold Steve Austin is undeniable. You know what I mean? Like I told Q when I mentioned earlier that Eric Bischoff, there are people who have like the biggest blunders of all time. You know what I mean? Like Matt, like from a music standpoint, you know how many people, like, we'll hear like some of the greatest beats of all time, right? And be like, hey, yo, you know that was for so-and-so, and they passed up on it. You'd be like, damn, nigga, for real? You know what I mean? Like, it's like,
hey, got a question, right? Hey, will you keep this in or not? He doesn't care. You're on your computer?
Yeah.
So if I text you something, could you see it?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Keep talking. I'm texting something.
You can actually tap through the what you call it? Through this. Oh, okay.
And no, Travie McCoy. I'm not gonna send him the single. Right.
Hey yo, our brethren Diggs Rio, aka O Jacobs, is about to join the conversation.
But next day,
like, yo, what the fuck?
Tiggs, what's up, baby?
What's good, Q? What's good? What's good? Matt, what's good? What's good? What's good?
What's up, man? What's good with you?
I'm blessed, man. I just got off work. Just got through driving from Carolina last night for another function. Now I'm just happy to be here.
Yes,
Did
sir.
we already start? Where did we get so punch me in? What did we discuss so far?
Come on, man. We 50 minutes in, man. We've been dissecting the careers of Stone Cold Steve Austin and Eminem.
Give me three things that stuck out.
Nah, you know what? You know what we should do, Diggs? You know that we on Eminem and Stone Cold. Just give us your best how you feel about Eminem and Stone Cold. We want to hear your views as well.
Okay, yeah, do that.
Yeah, you know what? That would be kind of fair. So I look at Stone Cold and I think, yeah, I could definitely see the parallels that Eminem holds, right? The one thing that's for sure is knowing the dominance of how they wanted to be perceived.
Okay.
It was clearly about respect from the gate. They didn't care what anyone else thought. The minds was territorial about anything they were branding. They came in with a full force mentality. I remember the first time telling folks when I saw M, I said, yo, if this ain't a Spanish dude, man, the world getting ready to be shot entirely. Like
wait, you said if this not a Spanish dude, the world that's fair. That's fair as well.
He ain't Everlast. He ain't Eminem. He ain't Everlast. You know what I'm saying? And then I thought the boldness of Stone Cold with the 316, John 316, that was very much like how we perceive, like, I guess how we look at Trump and say, how dare you dress up and have someone make a Da Vinci or a Michelangelo portrait of you in AI looking like Christ. You know, a lot of layers are there when we think about what these guys resemble when it comes to how they stand on their platforms. I do know that M's Kamikaze album and the album before that, the one where he had the American flag, stuck out a lot as the relatable argument that Jamal was saying about the politics of how African Americans and other minorities perceive M. We always thought M was a great lyricist, as we think that Stone Cold is one of the most exciting people, electrifying wise, maybe to the Hulk Hogan days, salute to the, you know, the other big elite wrestlers that actually stuck out. So, but one thing's for sure, the comparison was definitely parallel. I think that when we think about just casually saying their names, we forget just as much as they have taken on. I remember I had to say shit like "fuck Dre," right? Automatically, my mindset was like, "What artist says that to their producer, the MC next to them, the person they work for, the one who gave them the job,
the person they work for,
the person they work for? Who does that?" You know what I mean? And then like looking at Vince, and you're thinking, "Damn, how many times did Stone Cold fuck Vince up? How many times did he put hands on Vince in front of the world?" And Vince just took that shit and said, another paycheck, probably Dre too, like another paycheck. Fuck that, I'm getting paid another paycheck. But
hey yo, I got a question.
Comparison.
I got a question real quick. Why was Eminem always locking Dre in his basement?
Right. Every day, just in case Dre decided to not agree, we already knew who to find.
Okay. At least we knew where he was. All right.
We knew where he was.
Yeah, I mean, I think none of us. We all knew not to look in his trunk. We're gonna find his wife.
Oh, we don't look in the trunk. And don't look in the trunk unless you want to go to the basement. Or the basement.
Or the nearest lake. Right.
The nearest lake.
The nearest lake. So we knew not to look in there.
Mommy wants to go for a swim.
Hey, it is. Remember, it is just the two of us. You know what I mean?
It's just the two of us.
It's just the two of us.
Oh, the irony of that bar, and then you get Stone Cold putting up 2 cans of beer.
Move, man. Move.
I like that. I like how you put that together. I like how you put that together.
Real time, shout outs to Rhymefest and Rhymecology. Shout outs, not Rhymefest, but Rhymecology and Mickey Fax. I'm about to join Pendulum.
Yeah, come on, son. I spoke to Mickey Fax the other day Because I'm trying to get Rom is coming back on.
Yo, I'm about to join Pendulum. I hit him in his DM and told him I seen Talib. Not to get off topic, but I seen Talib speak about how he wanted to find out that Pendulum dealt with people who wanted to write stories.
Yeah. No, I seen that shit the other day.
That was an honor for the watch him to be humble about that. But Eminem is Stone Cold. It's crazy.
That's something we can talk on the side on some personal shit.
We back at it. I just wanted to shout out those who closest to us. But yeah, Eminem and Stone Cold is crazy though.
Yo, let me say one more thing that I thought was brilliant. Stan was brilliant.
Oh,
that's the whole story.
Yeah, Stan was Redman's Superman lover, EPMD's James.
That's crazy. Like when you get to the end, like, oh snap, this was the dude that was writing the letters.
Yeah.
Like,
this Stone Cold have an alter ego.
Like a lot of people don't know, man. Eminem and his ability to write could put him in a position to write movies, write scripts. Like,
of course,
he's able to. And I wouldn't be surprised as a Libra, he probably got hella scripts.
Oh, he's a Libra. Yeah, I get it.
He got hella fucking scripts locked away in the vault that he could possibly shop because how he writes, man.
His imagination is crazy.
And I think, to be honest with you, as dope as the MC he is, I think what really drives him essentially is the ability to write, to get the thoughts out like that. Like some people crochet and shit. Like some people write. It's like, I had my professor, as cool as she is, she fucking writes books. Like that's all. She's an author, so she just, consume shit, and write books. And I think when you lock in like that, a lot of niggas do it for leisure. Some niggas do it because they want to get money. Some niggas do it because that's just who they are. And you're gonna be better than the rest when all you do is write. Eminem is an artist too. He draws too. So that mind and that intrusive thoughts and thought patterns and just everything. And every time you think of something, you got to write it down.
Right.
It creates a habit to where connecting those thoughts and putting them on paper and doing what Rakim did, like learning ways to write and format your bars is not just a skill itself, but it's a craft.
Right.
And any type of craft, it takes more dedication than nigga, I'm just about to go out to the studio, nigga, and kick out these bars, nigga.
That's a fact.
That's a
fact.
You're actually creating. Some niggas go in, and don't get me wrong. Like there's niggas who do that who are phenomenal, but when you are that brain where creating your rhymes is a process and it's a structure and it has to be a certain way,
it changes the world.
You're gonna outshine a lot of people because you're gonna be doing some shit that niggas ain't doing yet. And in closing with Eminem, I'll say this. One of the main reasons why I think Eminem is so important for the hip hop culture is he is white. But it also shows that
the reach, the range.
What we created, the culture, hip hop, MCing, DJing, breaking, graffiti, the whole nine, isn't just for one group.
It ain't just black people, not for just one culture.
Yeah, if you are a student of hip hop, you can perfect the skill and the craft to be prolific in the pillars of that, whether it's DJing, MCing, breaking, graffiti. Look at Crazy Legs. Is it safe to say Crazy Legs is like the Eminem of breaking?
Fuck yeah.
You know what I mean? Being inspired by a culture and he's not a part. You know what I mean? Like, so it ain't because he's white, it's that he was affected by something, understood it, respected, and became a student of that craft to perfect it.
And great at it.
Right. And that student, it's that student.
And great at it.
Exactly. And I think you lead with that. The conversation of the notion of, he's a white boy, I guess it. No, he isn't. He's a student of the culture. And he happens to be up there with LL, Rakim, Big Daddy Kane, Dougie Fresh.
He admires Redman, which is crazy.
Yeah, he loves Redman and LL Cool J and Tretch. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, he's influenced. Like, just think about it. He's influenced by cocky niggas, respectfully. Because if you like Redman, nigga, nobody fuck with you. Nigga, if you fuck with any Queens, nigga, they cocky as fuck.
Yep. You ain't fucking with Tretch.
That's a fact.
At all. Like,
I wish you
at all on any level.
Go ahead and try.
Yeah, you're not fucking with him. So it's like he's influenced by niggas who you only can be dope at what you do.
Yep. Hey yo, just piggybacking off of that right there, to kind of go back to Stone Cold. Stone Cold was actually the exact same way. He fucked with Ric Flair. His guys was Ric Flair, Rick Rude, Arn Anderson, Stan Hansen, JBL. He fucking loves Ron Simmons. You know what I mean? Haku, which is one of the original Islanders, right?
Yeah.
The reason I brought all of those specific wrestlers up, because all of those niggas legitimately are some of the baddest niggas walking this fucking planet.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it makes so much sense.
I got a question.
It makes so much sense on why a guy like Stone Cold Steve Austin is who he is. You know what I mean? Just like you just said, a guy like Eminem is who he is because of who influenced him. You know what I mean? So it all makes sense, right? I got to get into another part here before we get out of here soon. Diggs, did you have a quick question?
Yeah, I wondered, has Stone Cold ever had an alter ego?
Yeah. I mean, the Rattlesnake. You mean like a different character name before Stone Cold? Yeah, right now there's Stone Cold frozen.
He's buffering right now.
I think it's Stone Cold frozen right now.
He was Stunning Steve for the most part. Brian
the nigga was the ringmaster,
and then he was the ringmaster. So he only had like 2 gimmicks.
Yeah. I don't know. He must have had an issue real quick. What'd you say, Q?
I'll ask something on the behalf of Diz, because he ain't here. Is Stone Cold's character supposed to be like redneckish, trailer park trashes?
No.
Trailer park trash? No.
Okay. Eminem, was he supposed to be trailer park trashes? I mean, I'm trying to see if there's a similarity there between the two of them as well.
No.
Okay.
Very different upbringing.
I think of anything, the similarities between Austin and Eminem could be people not thinking they're worth their value. Like Austin felt, and to be honest, Austin was a damn good worker. I mean, if you would have put something next to him to really build him up in WCW, he could have been phenomenal. But remember, this is the same group of people who told Undertaker that he would never be anything. So,
wow.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Wow.
You imagine that, right, Q?
Wow.
Imagine WCW took a couple L's when, Eric Bischoff said, Stone Cold wouldn't be nothing. And then he goes to ECW. Paul allows him to finally crack the cocoon. And then we move forward. WCW told, Undertaker, I mean, to be honest with you, the Skyscrapers was fucking dope. I think Mark did better with Davey than Sid did, but Davey was going. They could have definitely put Mark and Sid together, and they could have been fucking phenomenal. But the timeline,
it would have been phenomenal.
But Stone Cold Steve Austin felt like people didn't appreciate his worth and his value, and Eminem felt that no one would respect him being a poor white kid from Detroit. I mean, you think about it, man, ain't shit really popping in Detroit, besides the hair show. And
hair show.
Assessed to what it used to be as Motown.
Yeah, but Detroit is like,
that's a good point, Diggs. That's
Houston
a great
back
point.
In like the 80s. Like Houston was like Detroit in the 80s, or Detroit was like Houston in the 80s. Like no one gave a fuck about Houston. If you went from Cali and New York,
that's a great connect too.
You know what I mean? So you have a lot to prove, and when people undermine you, it really it puts a chip on your shoulder. So then when you finally get in that position, oh nigga, we blasting the fuck off, nigga. Because I'm never gonna go back to that place where people didn't recognize and appreciate my value, which means, you know, money look good on wood. So now with Eminem, you know, you have to, like the nigga said, you have to be diamond to climb in the ring. Wait, nigga, so if I'm triple platinum, no, nigga, if you're not diamond, don't talk to me. Okay, bet.
Right.
Word. Okay.
Also, here's the question I was thinking: Has Eminem ever had? Has Stone Cold ever had an alter ego?
No.
Yeah. So I mean, before he became Stone Cold Steve Austin, he was stunning Steve Austin in WCW, and when he signed to the WWF, he was actually the ringmaster. You know what I mean? Can you hear me, Dix?
Ringmaster.
Yeah, he was the ringmaster.
What was that
fucking
persona?
awful. It was awful. He was the $1 Million champion. The $1 Million Man, Ted DiBiase, was his manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that only lasted like 5 or 6 months. You know what I mean? Before he was like, no, fuck that, get me out of here. And then, you know, the birth of Stone Cold Steve Austin came. So, you know what I mean? But we got to get up out of here in a few minutes. But I want to kind of conclude with something, with one question I want to answer from everybody, right? I think it's fair to say that both of these guys shattered the good guy formula, right? They was like, yo, Matt, Diggs, I know both of you will understand how both of y'all know how much I love Ice Cube, right? It was the original, the nigga you love to hate, right? Fast forward 10, 15 years later, when Death Certificate and America's Most Wanted came out, when I first heard that slogan, the nigga you love to hate, with a new song, but what's really goes on, right? I was like, nigga, Stone Cold Steve Austin and Eminem are both the nigga you love to hate. They just not black or brown, you know what I mean? Just they adapted, you know what I mean? And like I said, they perfected the anti-establishment character in both of their industries. And when they did that, sky the fucking rocket, right? You know what I mean? Right through the pearly gates on some. Jesus was like, yo, fam, I've been waiting for both of y'all. You know what I mean? You did good. You both listened to what I told you what we needed to do, right? You know what I mean? I mean, it was like absolutely incredible. So like, I guess my last question in conclusion, who changed their industry more? I think that's a crazy ass question.
I feel like it's an easy one.
Before we answer,
you think it's an easy one, Q? Okay.
Yep.
Before
you want to go first?
Let me before you answer this question, let me say something. You said something that we both need to highlight in regards to Austin and Eminem. Listen to everyone out there. The reason why Eminem and Stone Cold are successful is because when no one else believed in them, they believed in themselves.
That's it.
Corny,
that's it.
Like the prep talk, but I'm telling you, I'll share something with you. And I don't want to. I feel weird saying it, but it's beginning to become clear.
Okay.
The level of success I've had with this social media shit, is happening because I went from having fun, just like not really believing in myself, to being like, yo, you know, taking it with a grain of salt, I'm believing more in myself. And it's a lot of people who help me out. Like when Afro asked me to be on his shit, like Afro nigga on your album, nigga. That means he thinks I'm good.
Right.
And I didn't have that you know, like I'm rhyming because, you know, I'm good at it, but I'm just having fun. But someone saw that and was like, yo, nigga, I want you on my shit. And you're gonna be on my other album. When you start getting access to spaces because people are telling you what you see in your mind, but you still yourself haven't believed. It doesn't take long for you to say, okay, I believe in myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I believe that what I'm doing, I've accepted the role that I have now, that people see me as. And the more I believe, dude, everything is just happening. So I say all that to say, personally speaking, and what I noticed is that when no one else believes in you, believe in yourself. I know it's that cliche, you know, listen,
that's wonderful.
You missed 3 free throws, but little Johnny, you have to believe in yourself. No, I
that's
know
wonderful.
You shit, you know, but no, believe in yourself. And
you're right.
Once the gods see that, okay, you believe in yourself, so much shit happens. like fast. Like you said, you believe in yourself, nigga. Yeah, nigga.
Yeah, I
Ice
think
put
that
you on this
assesses.
album. Really? Yeah, nigga. Don't stop believing in yourself now, nigga.
Yeah.
You gotta hold on to it now. Shit, you in the studio, nigga.
What you got, Dig?
I think that attests to a lot of I think it attests to a lot of what manifestation is, right? Like
Yeah.
we sometimes say things and don't realize how powerful it is to have Allah bring them before you. You know, like
Yes.
the moment you say, well, I want this, what we're not asking for is the responsibility or the hardship or the experience itself in total for it to get there. And then when you do have that power to understand that it lives, art becomes life, right?
Yeah.
So the both of them, in many ways, what I do appreciate about Stone Cold was he made people read the Bible. You know what I mean? I do appreciate that when Stan came
That was
out
probably
and he
inadvertent, by the
you
way.
know what I'm saying? Like he,
It was inadvertent.
yeah, you know what I'm saying? It was, but even then, in any form of ego, he was still doing God's work, and that was dope. But then on another end, like when you look at M, you know what I mean, that American Flag album, I forgot the name of it, right before Kamikaze. It was the most prolific for me because I got to see what his intentions were. Like a person could put
Isn't that the
layers and
joint?
layers of
Isn't that the?
mask
Isn't that
on.
the album? Yo, isn't that the album that the first song was White America?
That album, that song
Yeah,
right there.
White America.
Yeah, that was
That
like
shit crazy.
it was the crazy thing about that. That's a great great segue right there. The crazy part about that is that he wrote that shit from a white man's perspective, right?
Yep.
But in our skin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And that's what makes that song one of the greatest written songs, just like of all time. You know what I mean? And if you hate on this nigga, you just don't understand what the fuck he was doing. You know what I mean? But that's a great point.
Said,
check this out. Look, this
it
nigga
makes me go back to what you
said.
No, Diggs, continue. I want to hear what you're saying.
Oh yeah, no, I was letting Max finish. I didn't know if he had a point.
No, you finished. You finished because we got to wrap this up. But I want everybody to answer the question. You know what I mean? Like, who changed the industry more?
So that's what I was going back to say. So with that said, when I look at the relevance that Eminem has had, we know M from many places. I know him from I stayed on 19th Street and 19th Ave. Outsiders on 20th Street and 20th Ave.
Right.
So I would see someone like him come in and not even recognize who he was until his success came. I was with Knox, like I was with Ox, like they was with Ox before we even knew him as Lotto. You know what I mean? We knew him as Nick Sean. You know, like my uncle used to be his manager with some guys, and watching the journeys of all of us, which is where you say, "Don't give up," and it goes back to you, Matt. Like just the perseverance that he had amongst us, being in the same rooms, and then reflecting into where there's an argument with someone, Lord Jamal, who will say if he even matters, and if people listen to him, and I listened to him. You know what I mean? I listened to him in college. I thought he was fire. I thought what his abilities were. He came from the area of Motown.
Oh shit!
Oh, he dropped. All right, I'm gonna get mine real quick, man, and I'm gonna go back to you too, Matt, as well, as far as saying, and also I'm gonna answer both of y'all. I'm gonna answer your question and go back to Matt at the same time. When it came to people changing the industry, I don't think that Stone Cold did much changing in the industry. I feel like Stone Cold he was his own person. I've never seen another Stone Cold. I mean, you may have some people come in now, like the DXs and all that, and not DXs now, but I'm just saying, people just having their own personality. Maybe that's a change of the industry. But I did see a lot of people who rapped like Eminem after Eminem, and I felt like he did more of a change of the industry because there was some people that just wanted to be Eminem or like him or better, whatever.
Yeah.
But what I want to do say also is I love Eminem for what he did as far as he came into a black dominated thing.
Mm-hmm.
He came into a black dominant thing, and anybody would look at a white guy back then, like Vanilla Ice did. He had like 1.5 songs. I don't think this for white people. Don't think it's for white people.
Yeah.
But Eminem, he went against all odds. He believed in himself, and he came in and pretty much to me dominated. He did. So, like you said, Matt, hey, listen, you gotta believe in yourself, and I feel like Eminem did. He did all of. I'm sure he got yelled at, booed at, and all this, and talked trash about. But the man, to me, is on top. So, I'm gonna end the show with my part and saying, we're giving away $10 Stone Cold Stunners to anybody that wants to be stunned. We'll stun you for $10. Just pay us $10 and we'll stun you. Okay, that's our sponsor for today.
I'll make mine. I'll make mine quick. I agree with you. With Austin not doing much for the wrestling. I think what Austin did was give it a shot of authenticity, of actually being a no nonsense guy. I'm tired of this bullshit. I'm here.
I ain't taking no shit.
It was a believable gimmick rooted in a guy who was fed up with being underappreciated. Doesn't really push the needle in the sense of like for the business, but the contributions is undeniable. I mean, Austin 316, the merchandise went crazy. Salute to that.
I was about to allude to that
because Eminem showed me that there was a lot of niggas who refuse to see the silver lining in the parallel connection we have amongst race, right?
And
so
talent.
as a black man in a society that's dominated by white people, I have to be faster, quicker, stronger. I always have to be better. I have to work harder just so motherfuckers to recognize me. Then establish my position and never fucking fall off, never put myself in a compromising position, and still be able to produce quality work to remind motherfuckers why the fuck I'm here, right?
Word.
We have to do that as black people.
Word.
So if I see a white dude or anyone who isn't black do the same thing I do in the respective genre and become successful, I have to look at him in the same way I myself look at this world. Like, this nigga had to bust his ass to be respected. And he did so much of a good job that there's niggas who won't battle him because they know he ain't no regular ass white boy. He a motherfucking monster.
Good luck with that.
That means his work ethic and his dedication to the craft is to ensure that as that white man in a black dominated genre, he doesn't lose his spot. And anyone who says they don't like Eminem, you on Dick Dope and Dynamite because your favorite rapper, your favorite rapper is like, nigga, I'm not going to battle Eminem.
Yeah.
Like,
Word. What you got, Rick?
Here's something else. You want me to battle Eminem? That nigga gave me 3 beats because on the low, y'all forget Eminem make beats. So Eminem feed me beats. Now I ain't gonna battle that nigga. He got me gave me 3 beats, bro.
As soon as he became a producer, then he just became the fucking DLC cheat code. Now that shit, and none of this shit is fair. Okay, so fuck it. Yeah. But anyway, let me give my 2.7 cents, and I'm gonna bring this whole shit home. Our brother Diggs, man, he's having some connection problems, but he texted me something. He just wanted to make sure that he wanted me to say that, Eminem had the greater impression is what he felt. He said he reached the people based on relation and point of view with a human purpose to believe in yourself and be identified.
That's dope. That
is dope. I wanted to make sure that I got that because that was from straight from Diggs. So Diggs, I got you, baby. So let me bring this home, man. I think it's safe to say that both of these guys, they both led revolutions, right?
Yeah.
I think they both changed the face of both of their industries, and like Q, you said earlier, we will never see a Stone Cold Steve Austin again. We will never see an Eminem again. That's what happens when God is creating us on the assembly line, and it was like, yo, fam, put a little bit more seasoning on this one. You know what I mean? Put a little bit more seasoning on this one, and the impact is gonna fucking change the world, right? So, from talking about rivalries and feuds, from cannabis you know, because let's not forget Eminem had a actual beef with cannabis, right?
Yeah.
From cannabis to The Rock, right, which is Stone Cold's #1 rival, right, to Ja Rule, to Vince McMahon, which, well, maybe Vince McMahon's Stone Cold biggest rival. Who the fuck knows, right? But then the pop culture itself, right? Because Eminem literally battled pop culture. He just said, like Matt said earlier, you know, even though he was, you know, fucking around with Christina Aguilera and NSYNC, they was like, well, that's because rappers didn't want to fuck with him. You know what I mean? Until cannabis did, which I loved, right? Yeah. But either way, the point of the matter
that would have been something amazing for the culture.
Yeah. I mean, the point of the matter is this. I think, I mean, the both of you kind of said the same thing with the Stone Cold, but I tend to feel a little different. All right. So, like I said, I'm going to close this out, right? I do think Stone Cold is the one who changed his industry more than comparison to Eminem. And the reason I say this is, we got to remember, during 97 and 98, the WWE was this close from getting the fuck out of here. WCW was kicking their ass. You know what I mean? TNT, right. TBS, WCW Nitro, with the creation of the NWO. And Q, you know, we've done a few of these shows prior, right?
Right.
We're not going to stay on that crazy, but with the creation of the NWO, when you got Vince McMahon, this massive billionaire, and these guys in Atlanta about to put this nigga the fuck out of business, like dead ass, defeated them in the ratings on national TV 83 weeks in a row. Okay.
Damn.
Y'all are on the same time. They came on at 8 p.m. Eastern on 2 different nationally syndicated networks.
God, I was thinking go back to that
and
era.
WCW destroyed them 83 weeks in a row. And you know what happened on the 84th week? Vince McMahon said, it's all or nothing. We got to see what the ringmaster is doing. The ringmaster ultimately, obviously, is Stone Cold Steve Austin. But Stone Cold Steve Austin led a fucking revolution. Sure with The Rock, sure with The Undertaker and Shawn Michaels and Bret Hart and DX, as you said earlier, Q. But Stone Cold was the fucking ringleader, without a shadow of a doubt. Because Vince McMahon is the one who said, I'm going to put my entire belief and my entire savings, okay, on Stone Cold Steve Austin. He's either going to save us, or we're going to go down to fucking, we're going to sink in the ship with him. You know what I mean? And how do we do that? We're going to give Stone Cold the opportunity to do the one thing that all of America, as a matter of fact, maybe the entire world would love to do on a daily basis. Is get up and beat the shit out of your boss.
Yeah.
And tell him fuck you.
Fam. Are you kidding me? When I see Vince McMahon do that, at that time, I'm 18, 19, 20, right? And I'm still not 100% understanding of what pro wrestling is from a background standpoint, because I was just enjoying the shit out of it, as I still enjoy the love out of it, right?
Hell,
but
you get
the fact to see this shit on a daily basis, and your man woke up and said, fuck you, and stunned his boss and beat the shit out of his boss on a daily basis. All he did was what everybody wants to do on a daily fucking basis. Yeah. If you're not your own boss, if you're not an entrepreneur and blah, 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 on a daily basis, you get up every day and you clock something in, you clock somebody's punch. I mean, you punch somebody's clock, you know what I mean? And you go home, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, fuck you. You don't appreciate me anyway. But if I beat your ass, then you're going to fire me.
Word.
But, thankfully, Vince McMahon, although some people may not like him for a whole bunch of other reasons, I'll tell you this. Your man never put none of his talent in a position for something that he would have never done himself.
Yeah. And also here, and to aid into what you said, Stone Cold became so good that Bill Goldberg actually admitted that the WCW took a UFC fighter in Stone Cold Steve Austin and made Goldberg. Goldberg is a ripoff of Stone Cold Steve Austin.
100%. 100%. You know what I mean? 100%. Yep. So thank you for bringing that up, because that's a great point. Q, where the fuck are you? Can you still hear us? I mean, we about to be out anyway, so whether you come back on or not, I love you, and I need a 2X in that fucking satin ass robe, yo. That shit crazy, son.
While we still at it, you saw the text message, right?
Yeah, P Rock.
Yeah.
Come on, nigga. We talking about that tomorrow, my nigga. We'll talk about that tomorrow. I got to go celebrate with my wife, man. She had a outstanding accomplishment earlier today, and so until she's ready to share that with the world, I'm gonna go celebrate with my beautiful wife, right? But what I am gonna tell you this, man, I appreciate both of y'all being here. There's no way people don't get this right now, because if y'all didn't understand how we was gonna do this today with Stone Cold and Eminem, I mean, hopefully you get it now. You know what I mean? Because this is what we do. The Greatest F.O.E show is about hip hop and pro wrestling culture, and sometimes we're gonna get on here and talk heavy shit because we hip hop heads.
Yeah.
Right. And sometimes the whole show might be about the 20x20 ring. But most of the time, we're going to bring both of these worlds together because that's what the foundation of this world of this show is. You know what I mean? So, Matt, thank you as always, man. I love you, brother. I appreciate you. Q, I don't know again if you'll hear me or not, but if you got to brush your teeth, I appreciate it, man. Because I'm starting to smell that shit through the mic, my nigga. Damn.
And that's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
You heard it, motherfucker. Greatest F.O.E. Follow us on @The Greatest F.O.E show on all social media platforms. We appreciate it. We will see you next week.